What's up guys, it's Healthy Hasani and I am back with the pain series. Now, as you can see, it's no more views. I had to re-record the last part of the series, the rest of the series, because it got really dark on me and I didn't like how the visual quality looked. So I decided to re-record. So from now on, I'm going to be in a room like this. Okay, so this is Pain 103, where I'll be pointing out to you guys the common misalignment issues that I see all the time. Okay, so let me stand over here so you guys can see me. All right, I had my guy Bob over here, but he is all out of alignment, so he's of no help to me. But I'm gonna try to show you on myself. Hopefully you can see. Back it up a little bit. Okay, so again, the first thing I really look at, all right, for misalignment issues, I always start with the feet. All right, so go back to 102 and see what I said about alignment. So there's a line, imaginary line going on the center of the body that cuts the body into equal parts. All right side and the left side, and you want to see if one side is more out of alignment with the other side, right, out of sync. So start with the feet, right? So what I see most common are toes pointed all the way out, okay? And my clients walk like this, or the person walks like this, right? And what happens is they're probably going to be experiencing lower back pain, all right? Because all that force is going right up into the lower back, all right? So if you walk with your toes pointed out and you have back pain, you know where to start looking, okay? All right, so the next one I see is one foot might be slightly out, all right? So one foot will be relatively straight and the other foot will be slightly out, all right? This could probably signify a rotation with the hips, all right? That is because if one leg starts going out, the hips start rotating anteriorly, okay? So you want to check for the feet. Now I'll do a part 2, 103 part 2, where I'll just focus on the feet because there are a couple more things with the feet that I want to point out to you guys, all right? So look out for the next one, which should be 103 part 2, all right? But moving from the feet, I skipped the knees because the knees are sandwiched between the ankles and the hips. So if you have knee problems, you probably want to check with your ankle or your hips, all right? So moving up to the hip, how I check the hips are, there are two bony bumps right here, right? The ASIS, anterior superior iliac spine. So you put your thumbs right here, all right? And then you want to draw a line and you want to see if one hip is higher than the other. Also, you can do it in the back. Again, there are two bumps, which are called the PSIS in the back, all right? So you put your fingers, your thumbs, and then you want to draw a line and you want to see if one hip is higher than the other. Now the hips, guys, the hips are really difficult to, try to figure out what's going on because you could have rotation issues and stuff, which is really subtle differences that it takes someone who knows what they're doing to really kind of point out what's going on with the hips. But what you want to do is just note if something is out, so one side is like out of sync from the other side, then you want to write that down. All right, add that to your notes. Cool. So moving forward from the hips, the next one I see most common, shoulders. All right, so now I said that there's a line going down the side of the body, all right, and you want to line up the points that you want to line up on the side. You want to line up the ankle, the knee, right, the hip, which is the little bump on the outside of the hip, the greater trochanter, the shoulder, and the ear. Right, so draw a line down those points, all right, and those points should be relatively on that line, okay? So what I see with clients is the shoulders are way far forward from that line, right? The hunched forward shoulders, and that's because a lot of my clients are on the computer all day and they're like this, all right? And they get stuck in that position, they're stressed out, and this is like a stressed out position right here, all right? And then the final one that I see most often is the head. Again, same thing, cell phone, you're on the cell phone, you're on the tablet, all right, and you like this all day, all right? So the ear is far forward from the line, all right? And the one I see that's really, really bad is if you have the hunched forward shoulders and the forward head. This position here, that's setting you up for a lifetime of pain. So if you're in that position, you definitely want to start taking steps to correct that, all right? Because if you're not in pain now, you're going to be in pain very, very soon, okay? So look out for those common misalignment issues and look out for Pain 103 Part 2, where we'll go more in depth with the feet, all right? So check in, Pain 103, I'm out.